Sarawak is one of two Malaysian states on the island of Borneo, which is known for the biodiversity of the rainforest. But would you believe that Sarawak also has its own dolphins? Many Sarawak residents express surprise that there are dolphins off the coast here. The truth is, cetaceans can be found almost everywhere in the world where there is suitable undisturbed coastal habitat. The Sarawak Dolphin Project is run by Institute of Biodiversity and Environmental Conservation at the University Malaysia Sarawak, with Dr. Gianna Minton as the project leader.
The Sarawak Dolphin Project logo was designed in 2008 for the launch of the program. It was designed by a team of people who tried to capture the different elements of our project. You'll notice that the Irrawaddy dolphin is the species that's featured in our logo. It's the species we see most regularly, especially in the near-shore areas when we're out doing our surveys. The blue square underneath represents the water, the marine or the riverine areas where we find the dolphins and porpoises that we're looking at. And the green strip above, the jagged green strip, represents the coastline, the trees, and the mountains all around us here. And the reason we wanted to include this is because both the coastal and the marine habitats are important, and what happens on the coast can impact the dolphins and their well-being.
After a year of successful collaboration with Sarawak Shell Berhad, Unimas and Sarawak Forestry Corporation, the project continued within the IBEC at Unimas.
This project funded by a grant from the federal government, mostly funded by Ocean Park Conservation Foundation. We also have grant funded by Shell through the Shell Chair in Unimas, and that's where we are at the moment.
The project now involves 3 full-time postgraduate students and a research fellow, and is supported by a large number of university students, staff and volunteers, and input from dolphin researchers all over the world.
When I was studying whales and dolphins in Oman, I was studying humpback whales, which are very big and very impressive. And I was studying spinner dolphins and common dolphins, which sometimes occur in groups of up to 300 or 400, and they jump and they spin and they do very exciting things. So it took some time to get used to the dolphins here in Sarawak because they're smaller, they occur in smaller groups, and they're very inconspicuous in their surfacing. They're not as acrobatic.
Coastal and riverine populations of Irrawaddy dolphins are among the most threatened of the world cetacean species, and populations such as those found in Kuching are of high conservation importance, and there are various methods commonly used to study them.
We have many situations, especially for coastal animals, for coastal dolphins, where there are problems. Interactions between fisheries, between other human activities, and therefore we see some decline in those dolphin populations, and we see some real problems in all parts of the world. It's not just in this particular part. But we can help to ascertain what those problems are, and therefore we can have ways of solving them by several research endeavors. The simplest endeavor is to find out how many animals there are, how important they are in a particular habitat, and in other words, whether they're just traveling through, whether it is important for them to feed, to socialize, to mate, to have their young in a particular area. We need to know those things, and that can be done by boat-based surveys, It can in some areas be done by watching the animals from shore. It can be done by photo-identifying them, that is, identifying individual animals and seeing how much sight fidelity they have in a particular area. Again, whether they're just passing through or whether it's an important part of that area. And this kind of assessment that's going on here in Sarawak, that's going on in other areas of Malaysia, is very important. This kind of work is very important for us to get a handle on who's there, how many are they declining or increasing or staying the same, what kind of impacts of human activities might there be, and thereby how can we possibly make recommendations to government, to industry, to other entities in order to help save them.
With this project, Sarawak dolphins have a better chance of survival for future generations. The Sarawak Dolphins Project aimed to collect data on seasonal distribution here.
Dolphins seem to touch the hearts of people around the world as iconic species. They're very useful as flagships for conservation. And beyond that, as top predators, they're very important for ecosystems to provide resilience and stability that provides resources for humans too. There are a number of threats facing dolphins in Southeast Asia, and among the most critical of these threats is entanglement in gill nets. These gill nets prevent the animals from surfacing to breathe, and they frequently die. Thanks to some of the great work that's being done by the Sarawak Dolphin Project, they're finding out more and more about these animals and the specific threats that are facing them. And we may well find out that gill nets are the most important threat to the dolphins in Sarawak. Certainly habitat loss from coastal development is another important threat that needs to address, and in future years we should know a lot more about the specific situation of the dolphins in Sarawak.
Some of the interviews we're doing now are trying to measure the impact of our community workshop. We just have 4 very simple questions we're asking to see whether some of the information that we shared with villagers 2 years ago has remained with them, if they still have the understanding of the dolphins and the threats to the dolphins from the things that we explained in the workshop.
University Malaysia Sarawak, or UNIMAS's Sarawak Dolphin Project, took a step forward in combating threats to coastal cetaceans in the region through hosting a regional workshop in the Permai Rainforest Resort, which supports the Dolphin Research Project. The workshop, attended by some 30 researchers from the Asian region, aims to discuss methods for determining and quantifying threats to coastal cetaceans populations.
They're important for the stability of the environment and also the resilience to impacts, for instance, from climate change. And they're great flagship species for our efforts to